That shows that you're like really into this.
Yeah.
You know, that you're dedicated into this.
Or you're a masochist.
Or you're a masochist, one of the two.
I'm stupid.
But look at you now, right? Look at you
Still
now.
stupid.
So what do you talk about in Afghanistan? I don't
Yeah.
think they speak English.
They get me an interpreter.
Wait.
Live interpret.
Live interpreter on the stage. 2 interpreter because they have 2 languages, and then they repeat after me.
You say a joke, and then you have to wait.
Wait,
So
that's why
they
there's
laugh
2.
at different times.
Different time, 3 times.
Oh my
So
god.
like they laugh, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha.
Ah, yes.
What's the sound?
I think that's a guest.
Thank you for summoning me.
Well, let's address the elephant in the room.
What the?
What? That's not me that said
Let's
that.
address the in the room.
Holy shit. This is very different from the other guest that we had.
Man,
Are you okay?
Are you okay with the
Are you okay with
Yeah,
the
I
chair?
think so.
Is the chair okay?
the
Yeah,
chair?
You
chair
need
okay.
another chair?
Yeah, please change it, please.
What happened?
Anybody in this bar?
There we go.
It's a Chinese
Well,
bar.
hold on now.
Chinese
why,
bar.
why do you think it's a Chinese bar?
So this is Annie Yang, this is Aska Wong, right?
I'm Japanese.
I'm Korean actually.
Yeah, right.
It is very.
I'm from Arab.
I believe you.
No.
Okay, so this is a bar. So we've already made you a drink. We've already drank half of it.
Yes. 我们心
Okay, we can cool it down with a Chinese jokes here. Oh my god. Are you okay? What's
What
the problem?
happened?
What happened here? Oh, you know it's serious when you turn the hat.
Yeah. So, comedy is dangerous now.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend Panji,
Yeah.
they have to pay billions
Oh yeah.
I
in
heard.
the form of pigs
Cows.
and cows.
I heard.
Special cows.
Why?
Red cows.
You know, before she became a bartender,
I'm
she
a
used to
drug
be-
dealer. Oh.
Oh, she used to be a comedian.
What happened to your career?
Well,
It's not
First of
selling?
all,
The
I
ticket
have no career. It's very hard to sell tickets.
Oh, I saw you in Suchi.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I got, well, I didn't win, I didn't lose. I withdrawn.
Because
Because,
you drunk and you...
yes. it
What
was
is
a
it?
Let's get a little bit of
What?
honesty with your drink.
What is it with comedians and alcohol? I don't understand. What is it with them and substance?
I think it's to wash the pain away,
see.
because
see.
sometimes,
Because it's really hard to be a comedian because you are standing there alone and you have to think how to make people laugh.
so you're a very lonely person. Even in a room full of people, you're just lonely.
Oh, that's so deep.
Why did you become a comedian? Actually, I
Me?
want to know that.
Actually, because my wife's like she getting tired of me.
What?
Not making any money. Yeah, I used to be a manager and also a stage director for magician.
For a magician?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
work
know.
with your,
I
you
know a
know.
good magician.
Yeah.
I know someone that used to be a good magician.
I know, you're a Nepo baby.
I know. Well, clearly it didn't work. I'm working here.
Okay. Anyway,
What did I do? Is this? I don't know.
you should show your dad that. I used to work for magician, and I love stand-up comedy. So I collect all the DVDs. Back then it was all DVDs.
Okay.
There's no streaming services. Even YouTube, you want to watch 15 minutes of YouTube, you wait for 2 hours.
Huh? Okay.
The internet.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you live in that dial-up area.
I don't
like
think so.
Era.
I think I used
Yeah.
to, but then I just forget about everything like
yeah,
that.
I still remember the jingle.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Remember that sound?
You have to call like this.
Yeah,
Not that far.
I still remember the jingle of the internet.
Really?
08099894 kali.
Okay, Telkomnet instant. So you have to dial those number,
Okay.
and then you put the modem on your computer, and they will like communicate with the.
And then you get the video.
Yeah.
And then you get connected, and then you download the video for 3 days.
Yeah. And
For a 2-minute video?
Yeah.
and if you if you connected to the internet, no one is allowed to make a phone call.
At that house, because when you pick up the phone, it's
It's
dead.
dead. The internet.
For
That's it.
3 days?
No. You're connected with the internet,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then it's like your sister want to phone somebody, call
Oh, it
somebody.
cuts.
Cuts.
You cannot make a phone
That's the
call
thing you
and
have to
internet
live
at the
with.
same
I have
time.
never felt so young before. This is the first time I felt so young. Okay.
Right now, we just
Yeah. So easy, but
minta Wi-Fi.
yeah.
Okay.
So I collect all the DVDs. I downloaded some of my favorite comedians,
Right.
and then Suci come, the first Suci
Okay.
stand-up comedy Indonesia by Kompas, and they have audience. They have what do you call that? Not audience, audition in Bandung.
Okay.
So I coming back from home, coming back from work. At home, my wife give me the number.
Just kind of like
This is your number tomorrow, after Jumatan.
Okay.
You have to perform in the front of the jury
Okay.
for 3 minutes.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Doing what?
Is it?
Stand-up comedy.
I can't tell if the wife is supportive or toxic. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think your wife just wants you to get out of the house.
Yes, that's true. Because I coming back from work 2:00.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're saying your wife is tired of you not making money,
Yeah.
and then she told you to become a comedian.
Bahasa Indonesia comedian. Bahasa Indonesia comedian actually making money.
Fair.
Yeah.
But now,
The English one, you throw money
Struggle
away. Yeah.
is.
so then, but you're an English comedian now
Yes,
then.
of course.
Why did you choose that career path? Because there's no money.
Because okay, after Suci one, I'm the only fat stand-up comedian in Indonesia.
That's right.
Yeah, every part, fat people part, I got a job for the movie, for everything, and then come the second season.
And then there's more fat people joining the audition.
I feel like if you're the only, I'm sorry, but if you're the only fat comedian,
That on the
At that
Suci
time.
Suci one, yeah.
but at the start, you
After
did
that, we got Fico, second season.
second season.
Yeah. He
But
stole all my
the
career.
jobs. That's why you started Bahasa English.
I said, this is not working. So I tried to do English with Regi Hasibuan, but there's no open mic English in Indonesia.
Okay.
So we save money every month. We went to Kuala Lumpur
Kuala
to
Lumpur.
do open mic.
And it worked.
Yeah,
It worked.
it worked.
That's crazy.
How about that?
We make our first money, I think, illegally.
sorry?
We make our first money
Illegally.
Okay.
because we don't have any permit.
Are you sure you want to say this?
Yeah, it's in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is completely fine.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Maaf Pak Cik.
This episode's
Yeah.
actually gonna air in Malaysia, just
I don't
specifically.
We are in Malaysia
I don't
right
do any
now.
comedy in Malaysia anyway. So 7 months after that. No. It's actually 6 months.
Okay.
The 6 month, Regi Hasibuan become headliners in Malaysia. When you chosen to be headliners, you got money.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yes,
They play
yes.
your flight. They pay your
Accommodation.
Wait,
accommodation.
so if you
everything.
don't become a headliner, you don't get
No.
money?
No.
You pay for the hotel and everything, and then you got 5 minutes for open mic every night.
And you don't
That's
get
it.
paid for that?
No.
It's open mic.
Oh,
Yeah. So only the headliners got the money.
huh. That is,
After 7 months, my first headlining in Malaysia.
that is a long time.
Yeah.
That's a lot
They
of
gave me
dedication.
30 ringgit.
Hey, back then,
Actually, 32 ringgit.
back then, 32 ringgit is quite okay. I think. I don't know.
32
Well-
ringgit is like 200,000 rupiah.
Well, the fact that you kept going, that
Yeah.
shows that you're like really into this.
Yeah.
You know, that you're dedicated into
Yes.
this.
Or you're a masochist.
Or you're a masochist, one of the two.
I'm stupid.
But look at you now, right? Look at you
Still
now.
stupid.
I'm trying to make a positive spin about this. I need help here. Right? No, I mean, okay. So you need to become a headliner, and it took 7 months. Is this the same for you? Is that how it went?
Yeah, it took me a
3 years.
year. 3 years.
3 years because of the COVID, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely because of the COVID, not because of anything
no.
else. It took me 3 years.
So then why specifically English? Like,
Because Indonesia's stand-up comedy scene is, what do you call that? It's quite easy. It's not like in any other place in the world.
So you need more difficulty. That's why.
No.
Okay.
It's too easy.
It's too
When you-
saturated.
When
Oh,
you're
okay.
no, it's when you're in when you do something, when you are quite famous, and all the industry is helping you. You become a movie star, you become a YouTube star
That
easily.
that sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
I don't know what you.
Easily.
It sounds like you just made a bad decision.
Just kind of like, I don't like money. I will make
Yeah,
it hard
it's
for
like-
my
it's
life.
like, I don't
we
like
make money in Indonesia, and we for English hardly making any money.
You're
But-
not helping.
but-
Okay.
But if you do English one, like Panji right now, you are starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to...
I don't understand. Wait. Okay.
That's why I call myself stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why Panji,
now-
with all his greatness, he moved to New York and start from the bottom
Okay.
until now.
He's back to Jakarta.
That's how Panji making money. Okay, no money, going back to Jakarta and then making money and go back to New York again. That's how hard the English
English
stand-up comedy scene in the world.
Wait, I don't. What's the positive here?
No. The gain is real. The gain is
Okay.
real. The gain
Okay,
is real.
okay.
I got acknowledged in the area in
Okay.
the region. People in Southeast Asia know me. Some people in Australia. I got invited to some of the biggest festival in the world.
Okay.
But still no money.
Where's the country?
Prestasi.
Where's the country that is like so weird that you have a show there?
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Why would you go there?
This is a true story. My friend, the mayor of Bandung, Om Farhan, he asked me to, Mo, let's go to Kabul doing stand-up, money, dollars. Oh, dollars, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to hear.
Just go to Kabul. I thought Kabul was in Turkey.
Kabul, Istanbul.
So give my my passport, and you need to get a visa to go to Afghanistan.
So when did you
Our
find
passport
out?
is so f***ed up. You need a visa
To
to go to
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
When did you find out it was Afghanistan?
When the passport came,
Oh no!
it's a Republic Islamic of Afghanistan. Everybody cried. My wife cried. My mom.
I thought you landed and was like, this does not look right. What is
That's a little bit too late for that.
because I thought like, okay, if you got like just the visa, maybe there's a chance for you to like, oh, maybe there's a bad idea.
But they pay me good, really good, because
I know. But,
I spend the extra for 4 days in Afghanistan
Oh.
because the Taliban attack. I said, this is a real story. You can Google it up. You can Google it up.
I thought because you liked it there.
No. The last day, Taliban attacked the city. We cannot go anywhere. So we went to the bunker
Well,
for 48 hours.
I guess money, life.
Yeah, 4 days of per diem.
My
Extra
Really?
money.
They
Extra
pay
money.
you. They pay
Really?
you.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. It's not
I
bad though.
thought you just figured out that it was Afghanistan when you landed. You were like, wow, this is interesting. Boom. Whoa. I don't think
so
that's
it's a
right.
very warm welcome. Fireworks.
Fireworks.
everywhere.
Where am I
Because,
again?
yeah, comedy is
Oh.
dangerous. Comedy is dangerous, man.
So what do you talk about in Afghanistan? I don't
Yeah.
think they speak
We-
English.
Yeah, they get me an interpreter.
Wait.
Live interpreter.
Live interpreter on the stage. 2 interpreter because they have 2 languages.
Have you ever done that?
No, I don't want.
No, I mean like an interpreter.
It's weird though.
No, I know.
Interpreter. I'm using English. One using. They have 2 language. I forget the name of the language. And then they repeat after me. So
That
my
is-
5-minute material become 15 minutes.
That is the
easiest
funniest
dollar.
thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Because you say a joke and then you have to wait,
Wait.
Yeah.
for the joke to like
Yes.
land. Like you say a joke
And then all the people in the front, they are
Yeah.
UN people. They understand the English.
and then
And then on the back, Dari and Pashtun people. Dari people cannot speak Pashtun. Pashtun cannot speak Dari. So
That's why
they
there's
laugh
2.
at different times.
different time, 3 times.
Oh my
So
god.
like they laugh, ha 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 ha.
Ah, yes.
That,
So you have to wait every time you
Yeah.
say a joke.
that's weird.
The easiest
But
$50. No. I got more.
What's the topic? I think like in Afghanistan,
Oh,
you
the
don't need to. There's like
That's the
certain
beauty
thing-
of making fat jokes because it's universal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fat jokes in Indonesia, the same jokes in Afghanistan.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, my first joke I still remember. I see a lot of horses here. I love horse. Horse hate me. See, easy. Just like Afghanistan people.
Wow.
Stress people.
Wow.
If that's the kind of jokes, it's really an
It's
easy
really
money.
easy.
That's really
Really easy.
landed.
There's no comedian there.
I mean,
They all die.
Oh my god. It's like this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. This is also the only thing I've ever seen. Oh my god.
Beautiful people. Beautiful people.
But so you went to Afghanistan, you made all those jokes. Was there a time you can't say something that you wanted to say?
No, they're quite open for
They're
that.
quite open?
I don't know what the interpreter said.
What if they just say their own thing?
I don't know.
yeah, you don't know.
You
You
don't know,
know.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure Afghanistan's a great place.
Yeah, it's a great
I'm
place.
sure it's a great
It's a
place.
country for true adventurers.
Yes.
True, exactly. That's the thing. I'm
There's
sure-
nothing. And in 5 days we are there because it's not for only comedy. It's also for teaching them how to do public speaking.
Okay.
Actually, and then on the 4th day we have a banquet. The comedy is in the banquet, and the 5th day we're supposed to going back home. And then
Things happen.
we're supposed to be take a taxi at 12, but 10 o'clock the wife of the ambassador, Indonesian ambassador, said, "Hey, we have Indomie. Come." It's walking distance from the Star. The name of the hotel is Star Hotel. Is the only 5 stars in there. That's why they have a really good bunker.
So
Oh my god.
Yes.
So
it's a really
you're-
good bunker.
you
They have a
got-
bar. They have a ping pong table.
you got
and everything.
lured
Yeah.
by Indomie,
Yeah.
the thing that you can eat
Yeah.
the next day when you get
But
home.
the Indomie saved our life, actually.
Oh, because you didn't leave.
Yeah.
Fair.
If we live because of the Indomie, we are probably because the first thing they attack is the airport always.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. So what do you do? What did you do when you stuck there?
Yeah.
In the bunker. The bunker is so good. They have beds and everything. We have a lot of bullets.
Really?
Yeah. They have free bar, free food, and everything.
Well,
They prepared for this?
Yeah, I said, "Oh, this is the bunker. Is it the bunker safe? Because they have the military person from England, from UK, with the UK. Yeah. This is safe. Yeah, this is safe. Only 3 weeks ago, we also used this. Only two people died. Yes,
Oh, it's not that bad. Only
Yeah.
2 people
it's not
died.
that bad.
From how much
No,
people?
I'm just joking.
How much people was there?
3.
Yes, I think.
Only 2 people died, you know? That's a
think-
mortality rate of 66%.
That's good enough.
It's good enough.
You could be
It's
the
better
one
than our
person.
mortality rate.
You could be the one person that survives. Think about
Yes.
that.
And tell the story.
So it's 4 of us from Indonesia. So it's about 20, 25.
Okay.
And then the embassy came to help. They send what do you call that? It's a Toyota Fortuner,
Okay.
Like
but it's like this thick.
oh, Like
Like an armor.
armor car.
Okay.
armored
And they have
vehicles.
in
Yeah.
the front they have a scrambler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then they pick us.
Uh-huh.
And then, oh, you want Indomie? No, 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 no. And then take us straight to the airport.
Uh-huh.
Straight. This is the plane. It's
Oh, straight to the
yeah,
plane.
straight to the
Just
plane.
straight to the plane.
And then they take us to Dubai.
And then the plane had the bomb.
No,
Okay.
the plane had Indomie.
The plane had Indomie. That's how you survived.
the plane is it's like
It's a private.
no,
Jet?
it's
Okay.
it's full of people also. They went to Dubai. We went to Dubai, and nobody speak at the at the plane after we leave Afghanistan airspace. Really. Allahu Akbar.
Did you get trouble though to get into other country when you have the Afghanistan visa?
Yes,
You
that's
did?
because I supposed to go to Sydney for a show,
Uh-huh.
and at that time, if you apply for the visa for Australia, you don't need to go to their embassy.
Embassy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. But I need to go to the embassy because I have to.
Explain
Yeah,
there's
why,
like
why
the
this is Saudi
Afghanistan.
Arabia after your name is Muhammad Ali Siddiq. Why is Afghanistan and then you go to Saudi Arabia after that?
And then
There
now
was-
Australia. Do you
Yeah.
bring any souvenir from the
Yeah.
Middle East?
There was a bombing that happened while you were there.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, what are the good things about it then? Like in
Money. Money is
other
good.
than
Money is
that.
good. I got money. I got new materials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I the last Edinburgh Fringe. Edinburgh Fringe is one of the biggest. It's the biggest comedy festival in the world.
Okay.
That's my material. That's the language that everybody understand.
So-
it's funny. It's
Fat
funny.
shaming is the universal language.
It's really hard. I told you because comedy right now is dangerous and in abroad,
Right.
especially America, in Europe and
Mm-hmm.
UK, it's really hard to do fat jokes. They
Really?
won't laugh.
Oh, because people are progressive now.
It's the woke.
The
Yeah.
woke
Part.
people, especially at the Edinburgh Fringe, because most of the you know audience is students, and they woke students. That's why in America, it used to be the comedian used to go college to college to do tour.
Yeah.
Right now they don't have that.
Even if okay, so yeah, okay. There's the woke people. They're like maybe angry about the
Ask Reggie.
fat jokes.
Yeah.
But you're the one who tell the fat jokes.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And you're fat.
No, yeah,
It's about you.
They're like, okay, can I laugh?
Oh my god.
Oh.
So when I jokes about Afghanistan, okay,
wait. So you joke about yourself, and they're not laughing.
They're not
you joke
laughing.
about
Yes.
a whole country.
So 58 shows. I did 58 shows, 56 or 58, I forget. In 24 days in Edinburgh. The first 3 days, I'm still searching for what is the
What can you talk
Yeah.
about? Okay.
3-4th day. My 5th day, it's when they actually laugh. So I'm talking about my visa, I'm talking about Afghanistan, and talking about me being Muslim. That's more acceptable than I'm being fat.
That is something to talk about, though. The fact that, like, sorry, about that one, that you can't joke about being fat, but you can joke about religion
Yeah.
and what is it called again? And like a country,
Yeah.
things like that. That one is completely fine, but being
Yes.
fat is not.
No.
Well, that's something that I actually want to know about. Like, okay, you think now, before, you making fat jokes are okay, right?
Yeah.
Before in
It's
America,
it used to work everywhere.
you used to work everywhere.
But in the last Edinburgh Fringe, it's 2020,
2022.
2022.
Okay,
I still
It didn't
remember
work.
the dates.
it didn't work.
The time.
Where do you think it'll evolve later? Like, do you think
It's
like
become a big problem in the world right now
no? I like that's obvious, right? You're right.
for comedians.
But like, do you think later we're not gonna be able to joke about something else, or do you think
Probably.
we're not gonna?
Yeah.
Like, how far do you think it's gonna go? I'm actually interested in this.
It's like sometimes we think that people who get offended because of a joke is ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
But you know, the last case of Panji is it's split the nation into two. because half of the nation said it's ridiculous. Half the nation, it's like,
See,
that's good.
That's the thing, because I've seen some posts and like information that there are two ways that this can go.
Yeah.
Either like later on it'll get worse and we can't joke about it at all, or people will die down and like it'll be okay to joke about it again.
Yeah.
You know?
It's more of I think it's more of the pendulum swings. It depends
Yeah.
on the current affairs of the world right now, right? Because like usually back in the day, like fat jokes, racism, as long as it's funny.
Yeah.
But that
Funny is funny.
that's the thing. I think there shouldn't be like limit of jokes, like as long as it's funny.
Right.
You know, as long as the offensiveness is here, but the funny is here.
Right.
You know, so it's gonna be like forgive. I guess that's me personally. That's me personally, because if you cannot laugh about what happened, what you gonna do? Cry?
Yeah. But where do you think
Kill.
That's an extreme way, you know.
And that's what they want to say. They want to kill your career. That's the problem.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
they
yeah.
have problem with you, they want to kill the career.
But Mo, if like telling fat jokes is a problem,
Not in Indonesia.
not in Indonesia, but if it becomes a problem in Indonesia as well.
When you tell jokes about fat president, that would be problem.
What kind of jokes that you gonna say then, if you cannot talk about being fat or like
There's
fat?
thousands of premises we can,
there's more things you can
Yeah.
do then?
That it just means you have to do more open mic and and back to the drawing board.
And
Because that's what I learned in Edinburgh. Because at the Edinburgh, we have the show every night, right?
Right.
11:30 every night. So a lot of, every kind of people. We doing stand up in the front of 4 people. We doing stand up on the full house. And one time we do full of drunk people. And then one time we do in the front of Indonesian people. So
Right.
in the middle of the show, we said, hey, this is all Indonesian. Why are we doing English? Can we do bahasa Indonesia? Yay! Okay, let's do bahasa Indonesia.
There's one English guy that's like,
one English guy
One
that got
English guy
that
that
got
does not
dragged by his
understand.
wife
Yeah.
or like his partner.
he's like, wait, no.
But so, I mean, I haven't seen you in quite some time.
Yeah.
Lose weight? Do you lose weight? Yeah. You look.
Stress.
Oh,
No.
but aren't you afraid?
Yeah, you're right.
Aren't you afraid? Aren't you scared that if you lose weight, you're not funny anymore?
I still have Afghanistan.
But that's the thing though. Okay, like let's say I know it's not maybe super similar, but let's say my physique.
Yeah.
Like I train hard to like berotot, like to be muscular.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I'm getting skinnier now, right? I'm getting skinnier because I do more calisthenics and athletics. I feel bad because people know me as muscular, so I feel down when I'm getting skinnier. But then if you, for example, you're getting skinnier, do you feel bad about that or no?
Because I once skinnier. I was skinny before. My high school year. I'm a basketball athlete in America. So
Oh,
I have all the muscle. I have all the
you're a basketball athlete in America.
Yes.
But you're not black.
high school.
How long were you in America?
1.5
1.5 years. Huh. Okay. And that was enough time for you to learn full English?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Because they put me in the American family.
Oh,
There's no Indonesian.
Oh, okay.
so you kind of
I went to the public high school.
so you
I
kind of
got
get like a
bullied.
dog. You got bullied.
I got bullied
Why?
because different. I'm a different.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So you got basically adopted by this American family.
Yeah, they call it host family.
Okay. And then so you went to school
I have
there.
2 sisters.
You have 2 sisters.
Yeah, it's like a bokep.
What? Huh?
Bokep.
I'm sorry?
Oh no, stepsister, what are you doing?
I just got back. I started speaking Bahasa Indonesia because of that. Let me just go all the way
My
out of that.
stepdad. My host dad is a judge. Was a judge.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then you can't do anything with your
Yes.
stepsister. Okay, good. As someone with a stepsister, I don't want to hear this. You know, just keep it to yourself,
Okay,
man.
okay.
I'm great.
Yeah.
You guys talk. I'm gonna be here. You know?
Oh no, stepdad.
Oh my god! Oh god! Oh no!
Yeah.
But I'm sure it was an amazing family.
Yeah.
right?
Amazing.
You still
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
in contact?
Keep in contact. My sister was in my wedding.
Oh,
cool.
nice.
I supposed to be there also, but no money. So.
You didn't go to your own wedding?
No, to my sister wedding.
Oh.
okay.
It
The
will
way
be
you-
weird if he's not going to
way
his
you-
own wedding.
The way
Some
you
people
said
do
that,
Yeah.
the way you said it, makes me feel like you didn't go to your own wedding. It's like, oh man, my
Almost,
sister.
almost.
What? Oh yeah, my sister went to my wedding. I didn't go though. I didn't join.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it online.
I was online. There was a computer, a robot, AI. Talking about AI, you know how many people that I found now uses AI to make jokes?
That
is-
I hate that.
That is crazy.
They
Have you
use-
heard about
It
this?
won't work.
No, but
It
like,
won't work.
but like comedians, not comedians, but like a lot of people that I know, sometimes like they would search up something in AI just to make ask them to make a joke from it.
Yeah.
I know someone who used ChatGPT
Yeah.
to just kind of like write a joke, and then we have like a writing session, and then they will bring it to the writing session, and I just clock it immediately. Did you use
can know it's AI.
ChatGPT?
But I use ChatGPT a lot
But ChatGPT
for fighting.
used for
For
tools
fighting?
though.
Yeah. It's your fighting partners.
Yeah.
Oh,
Debate.
debate
Debate, yeah.
partner. Yeah.
But it's kind of hard because you need to teach ChatGPT not
That's
to
how-
always agree what you say.
Just
yeah,
say
they're yes
don't
man.
agree. Yeah. Just be a Robin.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
sidekick.
You
So
know,
yeah, no, go on.
no, I mean what I was.
Aw.
Oh yeah, the lore of this bar is that we are siblings.
Yeah.
by the
Oh,
way.
okay.
Yeah,
So
we're siblings.
Annie Yang, Aska Wong.
Aska Yang.
Aska Wong, Aska Yang.
Aska Yang is true.
Yeah.
No, what I mean is like, if you use it as like a debate partner, ChatGPT, that's fine, right?
Really
But-
good.
Yeah, it's really,
Really
good.
good.
I use ChatGPT to like fact check like a lot of things, right? But the thing is, there's some people who just use it
Oh,
and
yeah.
they don't train themselves.
Yeah.
Because let's say, maybe ChatGPT brings an amazing joke, right? The best joke ever. If you can't deliver it,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be good,
Yeah.
right?
That's the thing with stand-up comedy. You need to write your own jokes.
Yeah, but also know how to deliver it, right?
Yeah.
Like if you don't know how to say your own joke, then it's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
Like if you're not confident with the joke, I don't think it's gonna be good.
But there are also like some comedians out there that like already have a big name that they
Yeah.
have their own writer team
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
wrote the jokes from them. That's why like sometimes they steal jokes,
Yeah, well,
stealing jokes. Have you ever
stolen the
Still-
joke.
probably because I watched a lot of DVDs,
Yeah.
a lot of comedy special, and then sometimes
Subconsciously.
subconsciously, especially in English, because it's really hard to think in English. Sometimes you just blurt out, especially when
Yeah.
you do improv and everything.
I feel like there's a difference between like if you just subconsciously say something
and
and you
intentionally?
intentionally steal a joke, right?
Yeah, but sometimes I know some of my friends do that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
They're not meant to steal the joke, but
But
because they panic, and then
Yeah.
that's the only thing that they remember.
do you know who intentionally steals a joke? And can you say it?
Russell Peters.
Yeah,
Russell Peters. Do you know Russell
Russell
Peters?
Russell Peters is
He's a U.S. comedian
Okay.
that notoriously steal people joke.
yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Robbie Williams.
Yeah.
Robbie Williams steals jokes.
Yeah,
I did not know
that
that.
people call him Prince of Thief.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and like with sometimes the problem with the comedians that has their own writer team, the writer team will go to like a comedy club, watch like amateurs
Yeah.
comedians, and then they will just like steal it.
Is it Robin Williams or Robbie Williams?
I I don't know.
I think Robin Williams.
I don't know about Robin.
Robin is Robin
It's
Williams. Robin Williams is
Robin
singer.
Williams, singer.
Yeah, I was like, Robin Williams steals
Yeah.
jokes.
You know, like especially in Indonesia, I think, or like everywhere as well. Like all comedians, they can like divert to become like an actors.
Yeah.
Like movie,
Yeah.
playing in a movie, making a movie.
Can I say something about magician?
Yes,
You
yes.
know why the magician profession is not as big as comedians, as
Why?
stand-up comedians? Because magician steals.
Same tricks.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that is very true, actually. You know, it makes it's very sad to see that, like, what is it? Every magic that you can do, you can just search it up now.
Yeah.
That is very sad. Like, if you
It
see,
belonged to somebody somewhere a couple years ago.
yeah, but
That's why it's not, you know, in Indonesia especially, they're not making it original.
thing is about magic specifically, like, even if you have like an amazing thing that you can do, chances are someone did something similar,
Yes.
right? And then once someone does something similar, they'll post it on YouTube.
And back then, there's this one program. Is the Mask Man.
Magician. The masked
that-
magician.
The
yeah.
mask. The masked
Valentino.
magician.
Yeah.
That he will
Reveal.
reveal the tricks.
It's horrible.
It's like
Yeah.
it's a TV program. Like he will do the tricks, and then he will be like, "This is what happened. This is how it goes."
Why would someone do that?
Yeah.
And I think he got sued by a lot of magicians.
You know what the equivalent of that is? It's like explaining the joke.
Yeah.
You know how,
explaining
like-
the jokes. Yeah.
You know, like a joke is not funny anymore if you explain the joke.
Yeah.
Uh,
We
Sometimes you can also blame the audience that being dumb, they not understand the jokes.
well, what we said is the winner celebrate, the loser explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, basically that.
Basically that.
Yeah, so don't explain. just
Never explain yourself.
yeah, just
I think-
take it.
I think, yeah, but for the original thing about the fact that being a comedian now is hard about that.
It's hard because I think also it's more, especially in Indonesia, right? In Indonesia, they can just kind of like go to, again, like become an actor. Now
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
comedians become an actor in Indonesia, movie director. Do you like
That's a
plan
Hollywood
to?
dream. Any Hollywood, you can say Hollywood dream in Indonesia is achievable,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
especially when you're a stand-up comedian.
true.
Yeah, when you do English stand-up comedy, it's really, really hard because you have to, you know, baby steps and everything.
I guess there's like, especially if you have like a unique selling point as well. You know, like you. Fat.
You have a unique selling point.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Sellable.
I'm marketable.
That's a lot better than marketable sounds a lot better.
It's sellable. Sounds like I got traffic somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about the fact that you're an English comedian is more like that is the unique selling point, you know? Like it's again, I don't think there's too many in Indonesia, right?
No, there's not.
Yeah, there's not too many in Indonesia.
My bahasa Indonesia rate for corporate is higher than English.
Well, if you do it like maybe give it 30 more years. Okay, well, I think that the bill.
You bill me?
Yes,
of course.
It's a bar.
It's
How
a
do you
bar.
think we keep this place float?
Yeah.
We have a guest once a week.
Oh, this is a Chinese bar, that's why.
I'm sorry. That adds more to your bill, by the way. You saying that? Here you go. It is 5
Check.
million.
5 million. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, you're okay with it?
I'm okay.
okay for now, and you cry in the car.
Is this tax deductible?
No.
No.
No. It's for the drink.
Just for the drink.
The drink is 5 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like-
And also, you know, you talking to us. You know. Yeah.
It's a very special ice cube.
But I make you feel better, not you make me feel better. I still feel like
Well, it's maybe because being it's a mindset,
That's true. You gotta
so
change
5
your
million for
mindset.
being
and also
that's like Indonesian people mostly.
you got me a chair.
Oh
true.
yeah, that's why. That's why.
The new chair is an
Yeah.
extra 1 million right
Yeah,
there.
that's my signature.
Well, thank you.
just a signature.
Yeah.
There is no mail. There's no money. There's no money.
It's not a check or anything. It's not a check. Just a
Sell it in
signature.
eBay.
I don't think we're gonna get anything from this. I don't think the signature is worth it. Yeah.
Or sell it to the pinjol. I give you my KTP.
And then actually we cannot even do pinjol because there's a lot of pinjol.
It's already.
It's already max.
Hey, get up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Leave.
okay.
Get up. Get up.
Leave.
We need another customer
Yeah,
next week.
Why are you taking
Wait, hey, our gas! Our gas!
I already pay 5 million.
You can take the chair.
The chair you can have.
Okay.